Got a new company alert here to the channel. We've got Grindstone Grooming for the very first time. They've only been around a few months. I believe they went live back in March of this year, so only a couple months there. I've got 4 different oils to go over with you, and I've got a beard butter, and I also have a soap that is in my shower. So welcome, my name's Brian. This is my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel, where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. Thank you so much for joining me. And the owner, whose name's Daniel, he was like me a few months ago. He was doing product reviews, and it's interesting, the little hobby here in taking care of your beard and getting into the community. And sometimes you go down the YouTube route and make videos, and sometimes you go and make products or things. And Daniel's actually done both now, so he's making products and some good ones, by the way. So let's go over everything since it's a brand new channel. I'm going to try to highlight everything for you. So the prices are very reasonable. 1 ounce oil for $16.98, a 2 ounce butter for $16.98, which is a really good price for a 2 ounce butter, especially one like this, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And then the soap is only $5. All right, so that's very, very cheap. You can also, if you want to get all 8 scents, you can get a sample pack for $24.98. Daniel also shared with me a code for you guys to use. It is Blue Collar, so that will get you 10% off on that. All right, the oil, the carrier blend on that is Abyssinian, hemp seed, meadow foam, argan, and castor, and it's a medium weight. It does feel light though. It goes in your beard, absorbs, no greasy feeling, makes my beard feel soft all day long. So a really good carrier blend on that. It gives you just that nice light, airy feeling to your beard, which I love. All right, the butter, let's go ahead and talk about it. The butter is on the firm side of the butter, so it's got sal butter, mango butter, Abyssinian, hemp seed, meadow foam, argan, and castor. So it's got all those carrier oils in there as well. However, this is thick. Like you can, it's pretty thick. But there's no, it doesn't have any wax to it. So it does not actually give you a hold to your beard. Now it's got to have a little bit of weight to it, but it melts down really easily. It's just like, butter, like you get butter out of the refrigerator. It's going to kind of be hard like this, and then you melt it down and it's butter. It's kind of like that. It may give you just a little bit of weight to your beard to start with, but then as soon as it absorbs in, it feels nice and light, pretty much like the oil does, except it goes a little bit longer. You get that extra residue to the firmness of the butter there goes to give you a longer lasting, awesome feeling beard. And that can be worn daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter. All right, there is no wax in it, and because it's thick, it's actually going to last forever and ever. All right, that's probably about 8 times that I've used it so far, and I've got a lot left. And I'm actually going to be using that one a lot throughout the winter time. I love a good, this one's unscented, so I don't have to worry about mixing scents or putting on something before I go to bed that's got a lot of scent to it. So that's called the foundation, is the unscented. Let's see what else we want to go over here. We want to go over these scents. Now, I don't have all 8. I've got 4. By the way, he is releasing, I think, a new one actually tonight. It's called PTO, so be on the lookout for that. Daniel also said he's got one in the works as tribute to his father, who he lost recently. So my condolences to Daniel and his family for that, but I think it's called the Rebel. So be looking for that coming up. But let's go over these. I've got 4 scents. I really, really enjoy 3 of them. One of them, not so much, but we'll talk about that. So one of them is Craftsman. This might be my favorite, but it's exotic Brazilian wood. So it's like a hardwood kind of smell to it. And then with a fresh, clean vibe, which doesn't give you a whole lot to go on, but it is a nice, fresh scent. It's light as far as the way it hits your nose pile. It's not a dark scent. So it's just a nice, fresh, clean, not exactly barbershop, but then you put in the Brazilian wood with it, the hardwood. Really, really good. I like scents like that. That are nice and clean, a little bit sweet, got some woodiness to it, no fruit in it. So for me, everybody says, you hate fruit, don't you? No, I don't hate fruit. But for me, if it's got a particular fruit in it, it's not an everyday scent for me. The Craftsman is an everyday scent for me. The next one here, which is Pipe Layer. This one is almost an everyday scent for me too. This one is more of of your oceanic kind of cologne, your aquatic cologne, but it's intense aquatic floral, ocean minerals, and green notes and florals. And the florals are not like very feminine florals. Actually reminds you of going to Hawaii and they put the lei on around your neck. So you get just a little bit of that kind of vibe with the oceanic cologne. Really, really good on that. All right. Next up, we've got Slick Finish. I love that one too. That is fresh, clean musk, citrus, and light smokiness. And I don't get any kind of smoke out of it. I don't really get the smokiness to it, but I do get the clean smell and then the citrus, and it's more of an orangey. It's more of an orange type of citrus. So if you're into the orange type of citrus, check out Slick Finish. Really love all of those. And then the last one is Smooth Operator. This one is your tobacco vanilla kind of scent. Let's see here. Warm, smooth tobacco, spicy vanilla, and then the yuzu, which to me kind of saves the day because when I smell it, I smell the tobacco, vanilla tobacco, which is a scent like a million companies have used over the past 5 years that I've smelled. But the yuzu gives it just a little bit of, you get yuzu is actually an Asian type of, not orange, but some sort of citrus on it. So you get a little bit of citrus, but it's the green notes that actually saves the day. And you don't smell it out of the bottle. It's not till you warm it up and you put it in your beard and it cuts into that kind of traditional tobacco vanilla. Makes it quite a bit better. It's not my favorite scent. I really enjoy the other three quite a bit. But I wanted to go over all that with you. And then I also want to talk about this demolition bar for $5. You can't beat it. This one is pine tar, and it's got some citrus on it. And I really enjoy the scent of it. I've had some other pine tar scents that smell like pine tar, and it doesn't really smell good. The first time I used it, I felt like you get kind of the squeaky clean. After I used it once or twice, I've been using it every day for at least the past week in the shower over my whole body. I've tried it on my beard and my head and everything else. I'm not a big fan of putting the pine tar on my beard quite a bit because I like the daily washes. I don't like stripping and putting moisture back and stripping and putting moisture back. But this works very well. I really enjoy the scent. For $5, you can't beat it. And it does have some grittiness in it. I don't know what the grittiness comes from, but you kind of exfoliate as you go. So get you good and clean. But everything works very well. I can't say enough good things about it. I will tell you that the scent strength on this is not overly strong, which is okay for me. I don't like strong scents, but if you're wanting one that's going to, people smell you when you walk in the room, that's not what this is. This is more like you take your shower, you put this stuff on, you're smelling good, and then it kind of it goes away. Not very quickly, but it's not going to last you way past lunchtime or anything if you put it on first thing in the morning, at least if it's just the oil. I don't have any scented butters to match. That would probably help. I think Daniel, if he's wanting to cater to some more of those guys that want stronger, longer kind of thing, make some colognes or some body sprays. I think it would make a lot of people happy. But it's just been around a few months, so he's getting going here. He's got a great start. So check out Grindstone Grooming. Don't forget to use the code BLUECOLLAR to save yourself 10%. Let me know in the comments if you have tried Grindstone Grooming and what are some of your favorite scents. There's some I haven't tried yet. Let me know if one of those might be your favorite. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll see you soon.